Boosie say, hold on. Boosie has said recently, he said, all these fentanyl heads need to switch to crack because it's fentanyl killing y'all.
Right. Boosie crack.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, but when you really think about it, it's like, man, we done lost 2 people in the same week to fentanyl. Big Scarr, Gangsta Boo. Yeah. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And what is your take on that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Losing Big Scarr and Gangsta Boo.
You know, man, the Chinese and the Mexicans bringing this shit over here, man, and they mixing it. And back in the day, they used to mix the heroin. You never know what you was getting. And I think we back in that era where people just getting high, with no reservations, not even thinking about the outcome or what they might be taking. So a lot of these people, man, they trying to make the drug, real potent, but they're not chemists. So if you're not a chemist, you don't know the amount of measure of dope to put in. So you might mix it, but on this side, because all of us who sold dope, we know what mixing is. Exactly. So you might mix an ounce of something, but when you're mixing that ounce, you know what I'm saying, you might get more flake on this side, and then you still got the shake on this side. So it might be a little shaky, so even though you package it up and whatever, you can see the shake. The shake is the weak part. But when you put in that fentanyl, it ain't weak, it's strong. What might be the shake, might be just killing me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It might be a good mix on one end, but on the other end, you know what I'm saying, that might be the part. And all it take, you see the police that touched the fentanyl and she had OD. You could touch that. I remember we was hustling, we used to that cocaine, and you breaking it down, you get in your hand, man, you be high on the you like, what the why is I'm jittery? But when you move, you know what I'm saying? But when you moving weight like we did back in the day, me and my, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's before, that's when I first came home. I was trying to make a quick come up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Kenny always been hustling.
So you know what I'm saying? That was the thing. So I started wearing gloves. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, this ain't right.
Getting your pores.
And then a lot of my got in their pores to the point where they start dipping in the product. Then they start lacing their cigarettes, and then next time I know them cracked out. So I mean, that's cocaine.
Yeah.
Fentanyl is a deadly substance.
Whole different
so if cocaine could do that to you, and if I'm asleep and he mixing fentanyl and he's stirring that, however they do it, okay, well, you understand me, might be tired. He might not put a full stir on it. Now you got bad dope out there.
And he gonna sell it, regardless.
Because you can't, if you mix it, you mixed it with your product. Like I remember one time we had put too much mix on the powder, on some work.
Yeah.
And we still sold that. Man, them was mad at me, man. I told him, I said, get it like Mike Tyson got his. Fight for it. The nigga bought it. You did that. I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I was crazy when I was young, man. I ain't give a
man, R.I.P. Gangsta Boo, R.I.P. Big Scarr, man. It's a sad situation, you know what I'm saying, all the way around. And, it's been going viral all day today about the Gucci.
About who?
About Gucci Man and Big Scarr funeral. And it's just a sad situation because I can tell that the family is hurt. And then I think his homeboy and his sister had things to say, talking about Gucci ain't do nothing for the funeral, and it's just a bad situation. You know what I'm saying?
Did he do something?
Well, yeah. Gucci Man sent $10,000 and Atlantic Records sent $10,000, so they sent $20,000. But I guess the sister had some choice words to say, talking about that wasn't enough because her brother was worth more. And I was like, it's not about what your brother worth. It's this man gave you a donation and gave your brother a shot. So me, I got triggered. I went fired up on him. But I will say that the father came and spoke some facts and spoke some sense into the situation. He was like, man, I'm not gonna let y'all drag Gucci under the bus. He gave my son an opportunity.
Right.
And people like yourself and myself, you know what I'm saying? That's what we build our whole business model is trying to give people opportunities and trying to give people, I want you to be better off when you leave me than when you came.
That's and the ironic thing, I'm glad you mentioned that, right? Hey man, these artists don't mean no harm. You know what I'm saying? They just hungry. They want to win so bad that they don't understand structure. You know what I'm saying? And we businessmen, so you know what I'm saying. We take a different approach. And one thing that these artists got to understand, man, no matter what happened, man, a businessman gonna still conduct business.
Oh yeah, gonna be there.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you know, they get online and they do this, and another. But I'm saying, man, you know, this been going on for a long time. But you know, the only way for us to win if we got to come together, we got to stick together. Artists, producers, and executives got to work together. That's why we formed the hip hop fraternity, so brothers can come together and we can push this narrative. And it's our culture, our call. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got one pencil, you can break it in one break. When you got 100 pencils, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to break those 100 pencils. So that's what we, you know, that's why we want to align ourselves with Ugly Money. We're making it big in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though people, you know, have divisive mentalities and they don't believe in unity, but, you know, that's all about the King Afro plan. You know, these white folks did a great job on us, man. We crab in the bucket. We got this crab in the bucket mentality. But in reality, man, you know what I'm saying? The only way we win if we stick together. You know, just take, for example, we finna start HHF, a political party. Our brother James Gray, he's a congressman. He's a part of the hip hop fraternity in New York. He's a councilman, and he's finna form the HHF party. So when we got 1 million followers, we can say, we go to Joe Biden, we can go to Trump, we can go to whoever and say, look, this is our initiative. We want better insurance for people who in the hip hop community. We want artists to stop being profiled. We want this. We want more money from Spotify. We want more money from Apple. These platforms owe us money, even though these things are archaic deals. But when we got 1 million people, they're going to honor that because we got the ability to move that vote. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we doing as a collective. You know what I'm saying? We had a meeting, all 25 of us, all my board members. We did a Zoom meeting yesterday, and I told them, I said, look, man, this is the play. We're going to deal with reparation. You know what I'm saying? We're going to deal with homelessness, and we're going to deal with a political party.